So today I'm going to be talking about Lynyrd Skynyrd, Freedbird the movie. So here this has two. So the documentary about Lynyrd Skynyrd and a tribute tour as well. Here's the front of it. I found it was very, very interesting. Pretty much like talking about the beginning of Lynyrd Skynyrd, and around the time they had their first album out, 73 until 1977. So it showed, a lot of, also it showed a lot of live performances of Lynyrd Skynyrd. So the performances, I believe, was a concert from, I think it was like 1976, I believe. But before that, what it pretty much does, it talks about the beginning, pretty much the beginning of Lynyrd Skynyrd when they formed back in, I believe it was 63 or 64, around that time, up until around, and then they would talk about when they first got their first album out in 1973. And within 73 until 1977, four years, that was it. So they released 5 studio albums and 1 live album within that short period of time, from 4 years, 73 until 77. They released 5 studio albums and 1 live album. So it says here, even though they recorded for their 4 short years, Lynyrd Skynyrd left behind some of rock and roll's most enduring classics. Go back in time and experience the band's true spirit, raw power, and 3 guitar attack in blistering live performances, revealing interviews, rare photos, and home movies. I found like this was very interesting about, pretty much showing even before, like I said, even before their first album even came out, it would show, over the years of Lynyrd Skynyrd from like 1960, I think it was 64 when they formed in Jacksonville, Florida. And then it would show over the years of, other members from, from 64 until 1973, and so many people joined the band and left. And so it says here, includes complete live versions of Working for MCA, which I believe that was from the live performance, I believe, was from 1976, if I'm not mistaken. So they performed Working for MCA, That Smell, I Ain't the One, Give Me Back My Bullets, Saturday Night Special, Cry for the Bad Man, Searching, Call Me the Breeze, What's Your Name, Blue Yodel, T for Texas, which I believe that was a cover, T for Texas. Not sure who exactly was the original one that sang it. After that is Whiskey Rock-a-Roller, Sweet Home Alabama, Traveling Man, Freebird, and the very last song is Give Me 3 Steps. Yeah, so I found it was very interesting. So what it would do is talk about, you know, the history pretty much of the band. Then it would go into a performance and then go kind of back and forth about the band. But yeah, I found it was very, very interesting. Interesting documentary about Lynyrd Skynyrd. Yeah, and that's what, you know, what I like about documentaries about different artists or bands. Stuff, you know, there's some stuff you did not know about, you know, when you watch, you know, some of these documentaries that, you know, didn't know stuff about the band or artists. It was very interesting, I found. Definitely, for sure. But yeah, it's like nothing like, you know, the original lineup from 73 until 77. And I know, you know, around lineup kind of changed a little over years, but not that much. I found it was an amazing documentary. So if you're a fan of Lynyrd Skynyrd, definitely one to check out. Definitely, for sure, recommend it. Definitely, for sure. And like I said, what I like about it kind of goes talking about the band, then it goes into a performance, you know, from that concert, right? Where it says a live performances, you know, working for MCA. Then probably after that would be That Smell. There'll probably be like 2 songs, and then it go right back into the documentary, and then after that for a bit, go into that, then go back to the next song. I found it was very, very interesting. Like I say, if you're a fan of the band, definitely it's worth checking out. And also on here it says tribute tour. So this said after 10 years, Lynyrd Skynyrd fans are treated to a long-awaited musical reunion. In this sensational live concert, Lynyrd Skynyrd performs favorites working for MCA, Simple Man, Give Me 3 Steps, Freebird, and the classic Southern anthem, Sweet Home Alabama. This musical documentary traces the band's roots from Jacksonville, Florida, through the tragedy and triumph that makes the tribute tour celebration. Join the original band members along with Johnny Van Zant, which was Ronnie Van Zant's brother, the lead singer for Lynyrd Skynyrd. I think it was like around like 87, I want to say 87, when he became the lead singer when they came back. And then later on, I think might have been like not long after that in 87. Might have been like 88, 89, then they started making albums with the new lineup. And it says Randall Hall, as well as Randall Hall, and it says Dave KRANTZ Rossington and Carol Bristow. The spirit, the magic, and the music continues. Yeah, so he pretty much, you know, took over Ronnie Van Zant's brother. Johnny Van Zant took over around sometime in the late 80s, and then became the lead singer for Lynyrd Skynyrd. I think he done quite a few albums after that with Lynyrd Skynyrd in the late 80s. I said it like 87 is when they had a tribute tour. Yeah, and then later on, it was like 88, 89. They might have their first kind of like new album with original material. I think it was around 89. And then later on in the 90s and 2000s. But yeah, he took over, you know, lead singer. Here's the, let me show you the inside. In the back of it here. But yeah, I found it was a great, amazing documentary about the band. So like I said, if you're a fan, definitely, this is definitely one to check out. Definitely for sure. So I go through, so as you know, the performance, which, like I said, it kind of goes back and forth, you know. Talking about the band, and it goes into the performances of the concert I mentioned from 1976, and some of the, you know, members of the band talking about the, you know, history of the band. So, like I said, it, you know, it has like Working for MCA, they perform That Smell, I Ain't the One, Give Me Back My Bullets, Saturday Night Special, Cry for the Bad Man, Searching, Call Me the Breeze, What's Your Name, Blue Yodel, T for Texas, which I believe T for Texas, I think it was a cover. Not sure who originally sang that. I don't think it was Lynyrd Skynyrd. Not sure. Now this Whiskey Rock and Roller, Sweet Home Alabama, Traveling Man, Freebird, and then the very last song is Give Me 3 Steps. But yeah, amazing documentary. I found it was definitely, if you're a fan, definitely it's worth checking out. So yeah, definitely for sure. Let me know what you think in the comments, and everybody that's been supporting this channel, greatly appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. There's the inside of it. So yeah, let me know what you think, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for everybody that's been supporting this channel, watching my videos, especially sharing my videos. Like, I always greatly appreciate it for that one. So thank you very much for that. And hopefully you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think in the comments. And thank you so much, and bye.